I've got a really special video today. Obviously, that was the phenomenal Gary Willis, one of the best and mightiest bass players on the planet. That clip at the beginning of this video was actually taken directly from Gary's 8-week online masterclass, which I'll tell you about at the end of the video because it's about to close enrollment. But in this video, I want to show you this killing lesson. I'm taken from the program actually, but it's something that Gary taught me almost 20 years ago when I had my first ever lesson with Gary Willis over in Barcelona, which is a completely different story. It blew my mind. It was one of them poof moments. Without further ado, let's get into the lesson.
If you've got a minor chord, instead of doing the basic pentatonic, if you start from the 5th, then you got 5, 7, root 9, 11. Yeah. You know, so it sounds much more above the harmony.
And that's on any minor chord, isn't it?
Any minor chord, yeah. You build from the, let's see. So if I play D minor pentatonic.
Yeah.
That's good inside sounding. I go to A minor. That's a little more modern sound.
Yeah.
And it doesn't emphasize the root. You got 5, 7, 9, 11.
Yeah, you're completely missing the root, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, you can put it in between.
Yeah. So when you're playing like that, are you thinking about the notes you're playing in relation to the D minor? So for instance, when you play the 5th of the A minor pentatonic, are you thinking, oh, this is a 9th?
In order to make the choice of what to practice. When I'm actually communicating, no.
Yeah.
All right, but to build these choices, yes. If I choose the 5th and say play a simple triad, of course I got 5, 7, 9.
Yeah.
If I play a full leaf pentatonic, then I got 5, 7, root 9, 11.
Yeah.
But resolving it to that A and starting ideas from the A doesn't sound as basic as D. You know, if I do D, that's pretty basic. If I do the same, you know.
So it was that what you did there was exact transferable vocabulary. It was a really similar.
Yeah, the same.
It
tried
was
to
the
do the
same thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Now, another color you can add is E minor.
So on D minor. Okay, so you're going from the 9th.
Yeah, from the 9th.
So I love that.
That's way up there. All right.
Yeah.
So
do you use that a lot? Because when you played that, I was like, oh, that sounds like you. Maybe you don't even think about that when you're actually playing, but that sounded really, really, familiar.
Upper structure, I go for that. But this, if we analyze this one, it's 9, 11. Man, we're up there already.
Yeah.
5 and then 13.
Okay. Yeah.
So with the minor chord. All right, now, what I really try to do is mix and match them.
Yeah, so you weave in and out of them.
Yeah, because and recombine them. Because if you stay in one for more than 4 notes, it sounds like you're practicing your pentatonics.
You're doing that device.
Right. Yeah. So even if I stay in one pentatonic, it doesn't sound so much like, oh, he's practicing his pentatonics if you move locations a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So let me show you what that sounds like, and I'll show you how the geometry it works. If I stick with D minor.
All D minor.
All D minor.
Yeah.
But that doesn't sound like. Let's see. You play that sequence, it's a dead giveaway. You're done.
Yeah.
But if you mix it. So a lot of fourths, a lot of bigger intervals. And you notice my hand is moving here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so a way to practice this is to not let yourself play more than 4 notes in one, and then change to an adjacent one. So if we take F major,
Yeah.
I'm going to play notes.
Oh, so you're like forcing yourself to consistently move between the two, yeah.
All right. I don't know, maybe I'm playing more, but I'm trying to be a little more musical.
Yeah, we're getting that jumping
as
around,
a study,
yeah.
you can go. You know what I mean? One,
Yeah.
4 each, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So, and maybe a little bit slower. Maybe I need it slower, you know. but to rigidly switch.
Yeah, yeah.
So that you end up with double notes. And so if you're able to switch, then I try to do that a lot in Pentatonics, where I'm.
Where you're getting these repeated notes. Yeah, it sounds really crazy.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it's like a really interesting energy to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I said I was going to try to combine them, right?
Yeah, so we were working on that minor chord, D minor, and we were looking at doing there was the 3 pentatonics on there, wasn't there?
I'm going to add all 3 now. So this will be D minor, A minor, and E minor.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And then you just look for it.
Yeah.
And if you keep moving, you will find these interesting. I'll go slower and you keep moving. Like you notice when I played the F now, it's kind of whoa.
Yeah.
The sense of altitude took a dip.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
If I start playing these notes.
Yeah.
It's not
it just sounds too much. It's like,
so I
too
love
much under, isn't it?
I much prefer substituting these alternate pentatonics.
Yeah.
If I go back to D.
It sounds really inside.
Super
inside, doesn't
now,
it? Yeah.
all of these pentatonics give you immediate blues.
Yeah.
By you shouldn't play the sequence.
Yeah.
But in going up, you inflect the 5th of the pentatonic, or descending, the inflected. So that's the blue note added. It's the blue scale.
Yeah.
Which is a minor pentatonic, plus the sharp 4.
Yeah.
I played in sequence there, but it was part of a rundown, which works. And that was the E minor.
That's the E minor, isn't it? Yeah.
D sounds really bizarre now.
Yeah.
You know?
How cool is Gary? What an absolute dude. Now, in the comments, let me know when's the first time that you heard Gary Willis. I will be fascinated to hear. And as I said as well, obviously, Gary's 8-week online masterclass is open for enrollment right now, but it closes any day. And I think we open it 1 or 2 times a year. So if you want to check it out and find out how you can study with Gary and go through the same experience that I did, because Gary was my teacher over 20 years ago, click the link and check it out. It is a phenomenal program for bass players just like you, and will It'll completely blow your mind. There's nothing else out there like this. It's a really, really unique experience. And you get to study with one of the best bass players on the planet from the comfort of your own home. And there's live elements as well. He's doing live streams, the full shenanigans. Anyway, click that link below. Oh, and here's a trailer of the full program as well, so you can check it out. Again, if you want to find out more about it, click the link below this video. Take it easy, guys. I will see you in the shed.
How many of you here can hum, whistle, or sing a better solo than you can play? The idea is to access that soloist. If you can hardwire your imagination to your instrument, you didn't have to go through a checklist, okay, on this scale, on this chord tone, on this note. None of that should be in the way when you go to play. The most important thing is connecting your ear to the fingerboard. As you understand more about what you hear, it translates directly to the instrument. With this technique, you don't have to work on speed. Look at the instrument as a modifiable user interface. Everything about it is yours to understand and control.
Gary Willis is one of the most iconic bass players of our time. He's played with artists such as Wayne Shorter and obviously co-founded one of the heaviest fusion bands the world has ever seen, Tribal Tech. And that is why I'm absolutely over the moon that we've partnered with Gary to create this program for you guys, because it is your chance to study with who I believe is one of the best bass educators on the planet. And in fact, I studied with Gary in my early 20s, and the idea of this program is to give you guys the opportunity to also study with one of the best bass educators on the planet.